Hey, good morning, you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, look, it's afternoon. What's good? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for all of your support. I definitely appreciate each and every last one of y'all. All right, so let's see what the energy is like for you guys. Don't forget, flip the roles. Take only what you need, leave the rest, and use the spirit of discernment. I don't know if I'm talking to a masculine or feminine. I'm just going to speak the energy and you put it where it fits. And if it doesn't fit, please do not force it. Okay? I have the caring connection in the reverse position. Whoop. The victory card in the reverse. And the seventh chakra in the reverse. Okay? So what I'm pulling in, there's a disconnect between you and someone else with the caring connection here. Okay? I want to look that up real quick, y'all. So, okay, it's a break in communication or parting of ways where two people are concerned, whether it's romantic, social, or business. It seems like something is coming to an end, okay? And the victory card here is in the reverse too. So, because of that, you may feel like a failure, or you may feel like it wasn't successful. Is also what I'm seeing. It's something that you weren't able to achieve, and you may have hoped for a different outcome, but it's a lot of delays. Okay. um and then with the seventh chakra card, again, it speaks about your intuition, your personal vision, things like that. So something here may have you disconnected, all right, from your intuition. And again, if this isn't you, this is somebody connected to you. Okay. Now let's see. Show me about the caring connection in the reverse. Three of Cups upright. So yeah, this is possibly a close friend of yours. It's also what I'm seeing. Page of Cups in the reverse. And it's like you're not opening up to them. They might not even be they may be just somebody in your tribe, or in your at work, or it could be, somebody you hang with, a close friend, somebody you may have a relationship, you're in a relationship with, however it resonates for you. But somebody isn't opening up, okay? Very slow to opening up in this situation here. It could be something at work too. Seven of Pentacles came out. It could be, a work situation, definitely. Or something that you may have been trying to show some type of commitment to, or someone, right? But what I'm saying is that, you know how it's like this fear, like, okay, this is gonna end in failure. Like, whatever it is, it keeps you from really facing what the true problem or nature is in this connection that you have with this person. The Eight of Swords is here outright. So you may feel clouded in your judgment, or you may just feel like you're trapped or something. Why do they feel this way? Or restricted in some kind of way here? Why do they feel this way? Do it again. Why do they feel restricted or clouded in their judgment? Page of Pentacles reverse. So what I'm pulling in, I'm trying to see if I can get a clarifying card, but then I'm not getting it. Page of Pentacles in a reverse position. So you got these ideas, okay, about what it is that you hope to obtain, all right, especially when it comes to this connection, but you're not really ready to manifest them just yet, basically. Or you're worried. It could be some type of worry, like, will I be successful at this? Will I succeed? And because of that, you don't put as much commitment into it, is what I feel. And you may be like, no, I'm good, everything is fine, but you really aren't fine. Behind it, you're hiding a lot of things here with this Ten of Swords here. You're holding on to a lot of old pain, and I'm hearing this is some stuff that kind of like stems from childhood, okay? Especially when it comes to your desires or whatever it is that you're hoping for. Okay, so it's like you'll disconnect yourself from people, truly, all right, because Maybe you never actually were able to manifest your desires. Yep, the World card comes in the reverse. So the best way to handle your situation and not feel like you're going to succeed is like you automatically begin to disconnect, right? It's like self-sabotage is what I'm hearing. They just so happen to be cutting grass like right down by my window. Yeah, okay. And that's what I'm basically picking up here. So, tell me about the victory card in the reverse. Five of Pentacles upright. So, you may got a lot of issues going on right now. Maybe possible unemployment issues, financial stability. It's like all of these things here that you're facing. It's like you're trying to figure out how to carefully plan here for the next step. And it's just a lot that you may feel it's just too much. It's over. I don't know how to, I know the word that I want to use, but it's not coming out. It's like overwhelming. Thank you. So that's probably where that feeling is coming in at. Tell me about the 7th chakra in the reverse. The Death card comes out here too. So yeah, a lot of things have come to an end. You're going through a lot of major changes here in your life right now. And when it comes to you getting into alignment here, that's where it seems to be a block. And why, as you're going through these changes, as you are, going through a transformation here, you're still blocked in your intuition when it comes to certain aspects to actually really see here the connections that you have. Okay, and that it could be very successful. That literally, this person here could deposit something here to help you to obtain your success. Okay, the Page of Cups comes in a reverse, yeah. And it's like you could be shy, or you just could be like slow to open up, or emotionally immature, or this person may be, right? And of course, people are placed in our lives for a reason, basically. Yeah, you could be younger. Knight of Pentacles comes out. I feel like with that Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles don't really take risks with people. So they're very slow to open up, period. It's like, I'm not going to fully give you, my whole heart here. Yep, because I got the Knight of Pentacles next to the Two of Cups reverse. I'm not going to do that because I don't trust you. Like, it's too risky for me to do that. Yeah, the Death card comes out again because of how things may have ended for this person before in the past. It's one of these things where it's like it's easier to not start something. Look, the Death of Rebirth again. The Love is in the reverse next to the Death of Rebirth upright. It's a resistance to change. It's an emotional pattern that has been transpiring since it's been festering in you or this Knight of Pentacles for a very long time. Okay, it's down to childhood. It brings an imbalance, not only to the connections, but also to self, is what I'm saying with that Lovers in reverse. And because I feel like, you may have put yourself out there, may have given to people before, and their reluctancy or because their feelings weren't mutual, you have now decided like, no worries. I won't even, embark on any meaningful connections or even trying to connect the people in that kind of way. The Death of Rebirth card comes out here in the upright. So what I'm hearing is like, stop clinging to the past because you're going through a transformation. God damn, it's like I don't got that much grass behind me whatsoever. Stop clinging to the past, right? Two of Swords comes out next to the Ten of Swords. Don't wear a blindfold to the hurt or the pain. Face it. Because there's some decisions that you have to make, but you don't make them because it's based off of your pain. Check that out. Two of Cups in a reverse position. A Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups in reverse. And I feel like somebody, this feels like two masculine energies. Like I said, it could be a work situation, somebody you work with. It could be, a homeboy or something like that, or somebody, a friend, or somebody somebody you just met, and this person may be trying to be nice. They may be trying to offer you their kindness. They may be trying to joke with you, things like that, and you could be coming out as this Knight of Cups reverse, like, nah, I ain't got no love for you. And they like, hey, I just want to be, you know, it don't got to be heavy. We know this work. We can at least joke and get along and just be cool. And you're like, nah, I don't got no love to give. This person triggered you. Yep, 10 of Cups in the reverse. So it's like you're totally disconnected. You feel disconnected by this. So I don't know who that's for. That could be specifically for two masculine energies viewing. One, you know, like you could be the masculine and this could be another masculine in your life. Okay, and you're just not willing to open up to them. All right, but when it comes to your connections, period, yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. I feel like you may have had somebody come and kind of like try to tell you, yeah, a high priestess could be Virgo, but they may have tried to tell you like, hey, you know, go within, really think about it, think about what it is, so that you can begin to move on, you know, because some connections are definitely really meaningful. They may deposit something here into your life, but you can't shut them down. Here with the high priestess here in the upright, yeah, so, or even your intuition may be telling you like, all right, maybe I need to release this, okay? But I definitely feel like, you know, either someone came and said it to you, or your intuition is like, yeah, think about this. Go deep and see what's hidden within you, and you'll get your answers. Now, tell me about the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, so that you can come out of this isolation. Because it's like you isolate yourself. Why is it? Why does my collective isolate themselves and don't allow people to come in? You can ready come by again, y'all. I'm so annoyed. It's like almost this feeling like you want somebody to be there, but you are working on your goals too. Nine of Pentacles. You may be trying to work on trying to create a stable foundation for yourself. All right, so that may be your focus, but it's still this question of if you're even good enough. So it has to do with your own self-worth too. It feels like you may question, it's something within you that won't let people come in, because at some point you may feel like you may not have enough to offer, or it's something about you internally. It has something to do with your own value. You may feel like you're not good enough to some degree. I'm gonna pull on that and see what that energy is about. But what I'm hearing is take some time to meditate or do some personal reflection and feel where that's coming from, where you automatically are closing people out and won't let them in. What is it? Why do they not feel good enough? What is that? Can you explain that? Help me to elaborate on that. So something happened. The Tower card comes out that shook you to your core. That you had to leave from. You actually had to leave it behind. Like it was bad. And what I'm seeing here, it could have been, and what I'm seeing on this card, it looks like a mother and a child. So say like if you're the mother or you're the child, you had to leave on your own. Maybe it was a divorce, is what I'm seeing. Maybe you may have experienced your parents go through a divorce and you had to go off, with your mama, and your mama began to take care of you. And you experienced something from that really shook you to the core. So something could have happened. And of course you riding with your mama, like, no, I'm gonna ride with my mother. Okay. But with those swords on the boat, it's like you took some baggage with you, some pain with you, is what I'm seeing. Here with the Hierophant coming out again. Yes, somebody had to walk away from a commitment or a marriage or something. I see 1444 on my timer. So either you had to walk away from a marriage, or you may have witnessed your parents go through a lot of issues in their marriage. is what I'm hearing. It's stemming from childhood. And one of the parents had to walk away, right? And leave. And then they, of course, they had to take you with them, of course, right? Because that's what mamas do. We're not leaving our babies behind, right? Five of Swords comes here in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse position. Yeah. You thought that they would have been a resolution, or maybe they would have gotten back together, or you may have thought, hey, we're going to get back together. I don't know how this goes in the story, but it really feels like this is a dynamic of something that you may have seen your parents go through. Not something that you may have necessarily went through, or this could be your child. And this is what they experienced with you going through a divorce or having to leave a relationship with someone you were committed to. That's where the hesitancy comes in at. I definitely feel like you experienced like massive arguments, conflict, a lot of tension, fighting, and everything could have taken place. It's like I feel like this is something that you or your child, okay, may have seen. Wow. Never any harmony in the relationships. This is why it's so hard for you to allow people to come in. Why it's hard for you to form relationships with people. Whatever you experience in that family dynamic, okay, or if this is your child, whatever they experience in your family dynamic, it's hard for them to make this. It's like they're taking this baggage with them, and it's hard for them to make connections with people because of what they experienced from that relationship. Like it was traumatic. And I'm feeling like if this is coming from, like with that Knight of Pentacles, that's that's someone who's young. If it's coming from, say, like if it's your son or even your daughter, whatever, they could be just operating in that masculine energy. If it's coming from their perspective at that time when they were younger, you may have been like the Empress in reverse. Okay. So you may be the mother, right? The mother figure may have lacked self-love, self-awareness, was insecure, didn't really have a strong connection with her femininity, period. But here it's like this mother is pregnant with a child, but they were not fully in their Empress energy as of yet. They were very they lacked their own self-worth. Let's just put it that way. They didn't recognize how valuable they are. And yeah, so the experiences I feel like this child may have had to go through it has a lot to do with the family ties. And it has a lot to do with, the mother figure, the father figure, all of that has taken place. And of course, here with the Nine of Swords, that's where the anxiety and the depression and everything comes from. I feel like if you are this child's mother, I feel like if you are this child's mother, this child feels like they have to protect you. And it's like, how in the world do I protect my mother and keep her from Three of Swords, heartbreak and grief, help her to heal? Ace of Swords here in the reverse. How do I do that, right? I do feel honestly like that's what this child is trying to do, or your child, or however it's going. It's just like, yeah. And they could be kind of confused here when it comes to being open and honest about some of the things that they say, or when it comes to starting new things, when it comes to starting new relationships and things like that, because of what they experience and the trauma that they experience, you as a mother go through. Okay. Yep. And you may, if you're the mother, you may always be like, "Oh, I'm fine," but you hurt. You may even write about it. You may even speak about it, like on your social media platform. You understand? And it's like they see all of this, or they see how you just keep pushing through and keep pushing through, but never really deal with all of the hurt and the pain that you may have experienced here from that situation. Or again, like I could be telling your story and this could be your mama. All right, so put it how it fits, right? Yep. So what they chose with this young man has chosen to do, or like I said, it could be a young female, because we operate in all types of energies, has chosen here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, next to the Seven of Pentacles, next to the Three of Cups reverse. So instead of showing any type of commitment or investing into people, situations and things like that, they become very complacent and they rather be alone. They rather not let anybody in. Okay. And that's what it is. Wow. That's deep. Thank you, Spirit. Now, let's see. Let me pull from my, you know what? Thank you. I feel like I want to go to my messages from my angels and then I'll close out so I can get over here to my acupuncture appointment. Show me what I need to see here for my collective. I'm telling you, these messages over the last couple of days have definitely been like triggers. I'm telling you, if you're part of Virgo Collective, check it out. Even in the collective readings, it's been kind of coming out. But I know Virgo's reading last night really dug deep into... one of them dug deep into the heartbreak. Why Virgo had to experience the heartbreak. And then the next video was more about why Virgo accepts less than divine treatment, where the lack of self-worth came from. Okay, as if like it, you know, it's a lot, y'all. Hold on. I'm like, I want to get it down and tell you guys right. So okay, it talks about Virgo's trauma and abuse from an ex-partner, someone that they could have been married to. And then now it seems like it's telling it from the dynamics of from the children's standpoint. It's like it's going down the line, like, bam, this is what it looks like with this person you're dealing with now. This is what happened and why you went through with this with a person that you were in a relationship with before previous. And this is now showing you how it's affecting your children. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Daniel and Rosetta. This is the angel of marriage. And these are your children. So everything here, let me read this to y'all from the book, y'all. Trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm almost getting ready to break down and cry, y'all, because remember, I'm part of the collective here. And this story just definitely sounds very familiar. Hold on, where's the book thingy? Here we go. I gotta hurry up. So Daniel says, I'm probably gonna be in acupuncture like oh God. I can laugh about it though, because I'm healing and I'm definitely each day I feel better. It says, you have called upon God to help in the area of marriage, and he sent me to your side. I am here to help you with a fulfilling marriage. God and I desire to answer your prayers without delay. The first area that I'm helping you with is healing any past wounds related to marriage. In quiet moments, I ask that you be willing to release to me any pain associated with your parents. I ask that you breathe out any negative feelings that you may have about marriage, which stem from your childhood experiences. Next, I put my hand upon your heart and ask you to breathe in and out deeply. I now ask that you be willing to release old pain or anger towards your first love. As you release these toxins from your heart, I next ask you to exhale old pain towards all of your past lovers. Allow me to clear your heart of old wounds so that you can enjoy a happy marriage rooted in the present. We must release the past to avoid replicating old pain and experiences. Okay, I am here to free your heart so that it can fully love within a blissful marriage. And from what I'm gathering, again, this is about your children. This is about you, and whatever you experienced in that previous relationship has affected your children. Rosetta says, you have a gift of working with young people, and a divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting your children. So what you're being guided to do is to help your child to overcome and to teach them some things here. As you are going through your transformation and as you are growing and as you are evolving, now it's time for you to parent and teach your child. Or even if it's children that are connected to you who have been going through this is about you healing your own inner childhood wounds, okay? And also the children that are connected to you as well. And it's something I said to my son this morning about I'm now trying to break the generational curse, the curses that are in my generation as far as with my child, which is him. The curses are being passed down. Like we're just repeating the cycles over and over again through each generation. And now it's time to stop it. And I told him, like, I'm trying to stop it now. This is what I'm doing. As I heal myself, I realize it's also helping him to heal. And he's transforming. He's going through a major change. It says, you seek to give these children that which you desired when you were young. You also feel an inner calling to improve the lives of them. And you may wonder about the best way to proceed. So you're going to be getting opportunities to help your child to overcome, okay? Or children, even if it's not yours, again, it could be other children. Just take notice to the young people who come around you or who are in your energy field, okay? Just be your delightful self with these children and the rest will be taken care of. And as soon as you are ready for an increased role, please say the word to me and I will increase the number of the lives you touch. But please be assured that they understand your temperament and will only bring you situations that match your passion, your talent, and your interests. You are a blessing to children everywhere, okay? And I feel like your child responds to you well, okay? They, like me and my son, we have a very different relationship, but we are like friends. It's almost weird. It's like, that's your son? I'll be like, yeah. They're like, I thought that was your, boyfriend or something. Like, no, that's my son. And I only say that because of I don't look like I'm old enough to have a 22-year-old. So they be confused. I'll be like, no, he's really my son, because my son has a full beard, y'all. He's had a full beard since he was 16 years old. He looks like pretty grown, but you can tell, like, when he, opens up to you, you can see his childlike energy. You be like, oh yeah, he's 22. But he has such an old soul. And I feel like you guys can be honest with each other. Y'all very straightforward with each other. Y'all laugh, and it's like innocent. It's very innocent. It's like childlike. And I feel like your child feels like they have to stick by you and protect you. They may not even move forward a lot of times and do certain things because they feel like they don't want to leave you behind. They feel like they got to stay there with you. All right, so if you ain't understand and you sitting up here trying to figure out, like, why the hell is my child like this? Why are they doing this? This is why. Okay. It's okay. All right, y'all. So I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Peace.